Hello, YouTube family. Greg D, aka the DCUO Gingerbread Man, back here with another video. And we were going to have to do it. So yesterday we live streamed after the all the maintenance stuff and everything. So we all know that they buffed, rebalanced, whatever their whatever water. I tried it on the might side. I tried it on our precision and hybrid side. I preferred it on our precision and hybrid side. Um, but I'm going to try this again on the might side, doing like a supercharged, spammy type build. I also want to try something else too. I want to try using pages without using Clarion because I've kind of, um, I don't want to say stuck, but I want to see if I can find a viable way to use pages with using the weapon buff that you see there in the loadout. Um, so in my initial testing from last night's streaming and doing everything, is water stronger? Yes. Is it faster? Yes. The animations are real fast, a lot faster. They have added power interactions to a lot of the abilities themselves. Would I necessarily change from, for example, if you love rage, if you love gadgets, if you love electricity, would I necessarily like jump and immediately change the water? No, that's just my opinion. Um, and I'm not, as per usual, I'm not saying that this is like OP or meta. We're just gonna try. I'm just gonna try this here a little bit. So I'm honestly not sure how well this will do, but I heard several people in the stream yesterday um, recommend that I try the aquatic arsenal, which is like the melee move here with the super quick cooldown. So what I'm using here in this loadout is Drown clipped in. It's a supercharged generator clipped into our weapon buff for pages, right? So we get the barrier or the stoppage of the self infliction to get the buffs from the stacks of the buffs from pages. Then we're going to use Aquatic Arsenal, which is a melee move, and then Dehydrate, which is the hydro bubble thing. Now you'll notice when we get to using it, you know, if you saw it yesterday when we streamed, you'll notice there's a little counter that goes up, and it's much like Omega. So you don't want to use Dehydrate until you get the stacks all the way full. So, but we'll show you. And every time that you use a combo move like this, you're going to get stacks for this so that you can use. And then once you'll see. I'm trying to explain this, but you'll see. And then what I'm using too, because this is more of a supercharged spammy build. Constantine is always my go-to with the combat ally. We're going to use Flash for the supercharge. I finally was able to level up Static a little bit, so I'm also leveling up Static in this case because it says they are using a supercharge increases critical ability and critical weapon chance for 10 seconds relative to the supercharge. We are using a 5,000 supercharge, which I'm using Whirlpool. Um, so that'll give us another 3%. And then being a supercharge, I am currently using, we're going to use I have Gemini, Omega, Pages, Scrap. That's for the, all the supercharge spam. And then I'm going to use Sinestro's Ring. Could you use Omega, or not Omega, could you use Quizlet in here for some extra supercharge back to you? Yes. Could you use Pied Piper? Yes. So, I mean, just kind of testing out. Apparently, there's a ton of people over here testing currently. But yeah, so like I said, we're going to have the Dehydrate. We're going to have Whirlpool, which is the water supercharge. I mean, you could pretty much throw whatever supercharge you want in here, whether that be Neo Venom Boost, whether that be one of the other iconics, like Bat Swarm, which I don't have personally, so whatever, and then Omega, of course, there. So let's kind of pop over here, and we're going to see how this does. Now, I don't know how well this is going to do. I'm probably going to mess this up, but interesting. Okay, so the animations though are definitely quicker, and you'll notice how in the Dehydrate how the things go up there. So that one move alone was all right. So what we're going to do is, as per usual, we're going to kind of go through the rotation, and then we're going to add in, our trinket pets and all that stuff, and kind of see where we're at here. So we're going to pop this, and then we're going to, and then we're going to have Omega really quickly. Holy crap, we have Omega really fast. I mean, you can literally just go boop, 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 and then we're going to and then we're going to flip into that, and then we're going to do that. And we're going to do that, and we're going to flip into this again. I know I'm messing this up. I'm going to mess this up. I'm already aware that I'm going to mess this up. Oops, I messed that up. I messed it up. Then we're going to have, oops, I forgot to do hydrate. Then we have Omega. Oh, okay. So more of it is just getting the actual, the actual timing down there. So, I mean, in that initial run, we're at 20. So we're, what, 14 on the low end. Yeah, 14 on the low end. 20. Yeah, okay. So for me, it's just a matter of actually getting the timing down. But you can kind of spam that move, which will get your Omega up super quickly. Also, you can use Dehydrate very quickly that way. We're going to pop it. Oh, and see, so if you're quick about it, I mean, look there. So if you're quick about it, you can clip this really fast, actually. Oops, but I messed that up. But yeah, you can clip that super fast. Holy crap. And then if you use the Dehydrate, then bam. So the Dehydrate by itself will hit for, a decent amount there. So, okay. So that's where it's at. If you consistently clip that aquatic arsenal, you've got Omega rolling all the time. You've got the thing rolling here. Let's actually do that so we can get a supercharger. But look how fast you clip. Look how fast that animation is too. All right. So let's try this again. We're gonna go through. All right. So I'm gonna pop. Pop. Oh shit! I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. So we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna pop. Now I'm all over the place here. I totally messed that up, by the way. Totally messed that up. That's my bad. The 30 million. Then we got the thing. We'll pull that out. And we hit Omega. And then we hit that. So if you're better than me and get the actual timing down, this is pretty. It's just a matter of getting that timing down. But even me messing it up, I mean, you're still in that 31 million range, which, if I'm being quite honest with myself, that's on par with where Ice was. And Ice was the second strongest power we tested here recently. So, I mean, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So let's pop, and then we'll pop Omega. And we'll pop out that. So yeah, 31 again. Now, again, it's just a matter of getting the timing down. But we're in the... But if you're someone who, again, is more skilled than I am and faster, I mean, for me personally, that's pretty good. So I will say that's Ice. So maybe it is a little bit better than I thought. Am I going to switch to water? No. Can I see a lot of people switching to water? Yes. Is it definitely better? For sure. Is it faster? For sure. Is it stronger? For sure. Did water need a buff? Absolutely. Um, so that's, I will say that's a win, um, for sure. Um, and like I said, it's just a matter of getting the timing down, honestly. So let me try this again. So if I can get the, so it looks like too. If you can get it to where you'll know once your character jumps up in the air, that's when you can clip it. It looks like so. So for example, like if you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he jumps, you should be able to clip that again. 3, 4, just see. I can't get. I got to get that timing down myself, but pull it out. That's what she said. Omega, and right back into it. Right back into it. Right back into it. Yeah, this is. Yep, I gotta get that timing up. So I'm not the greatest player of all the times for sure, right? But if you're fast with it, I could see you even hitting faster than me, more than me. So actually, I wonder if let me see. Let me try something here with myself here really quickly. I want to try to let me switch these around. So if I switch these two around, maybe then I'll be able to hit it better. So if I clip these, yeah, I can do it a little better that way. Yeah, I'm not the see this I wouldn't this is not ideal for me personally. However, like I said, is it stronger? Yes. Is it better? Yes. Can I see people using this and loving it? Yeah, for sure. So, but I think we're onto something here. Now, I would be careful too, just because this is melee. So, I mean, if you're running end game content, just something to keep in mind there. But I mean, even just spamming without, I mean, um, you're in that little range. Let me try to do this one more time with everything out here. But let me try to get. Uh, See, what's crazy is I'm literally just spamming this move and the supercharge generator. I'm hitting like, jeez, I'm hitting 25 million just doing that. Do you guys see that? I'm literally just spamming these two moves. Look at that. Look at that. That is nuts. I'm literally just spamming those two moves. And I'm, good lord. Holy shit. All right. Well, let's try this again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it. We're going to pop it. We're going to pop it. We're going to pop that. I'm going to pop that. And looks like hit that too soon. Now I'm messing this up again, but if you just focus on Interesting. Now, this is me messing everything up, but still. So if you can get really fast with it, though, I mean, look, you're... And those are literally the only 3 moves you need. You could do Arsenal, Dehydrate, and Drown, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. And then if you have the Eye of Gemini boost there... Interesting. So, not my cup of tea still necessarily, but and I probably wouldn't say that water is like it's not as strong as rage still. But definitely stronger. If you haven't tried water, um, now might be a good time to try it, especially if you're a healer. Um, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily switch immediately, but is it faster? Absolutely. Is it stronger? Absolutely. Um, this I would definitely say that it is not a low end DPS power anymore. So, I mean, that's all I got. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to conclude this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, see you soon.